Hey everyone, hope you're having a good day. Chuck here. The topic of this video is going to be risk management tools. So one of the things that we're required to look at in part of our classes and certification is coming up with a way to build a process or a framework to manage risk. And I've always certainly been of the mindset that says no sense in reinventing the wheel. So let's see what's out there. And the one to think about the most, I'm going to start sharing the screen here while I'm talking. Excuse me, is ISO 31000. Okay. So I'm going to go in here to Google and type in ISO 31000 and we'll go to the ISO website here. So giving proper dues to ISO standards, of course. But if you don't want to reinvent the wheel, then let's go out and look at the standards. And so you see here ISO 31000 is the standard out there, and it helps us build a framework. And if you look down at the bottom, this is what I wanted to highlight in the video here is 31,000 gives us the guidelines, 31,010 gives us the techniques we can use, 73 is the vocabulary behind it. And even though it's withdrawn, it's still worth taking a peek at it and see where it's embedded elsewhere. So, what this does for you and I when we talk about it is there's already things out there we can work with. And so from a why does this become important? It gets you and I up to speed quicker, off and running quicker in our organization, legitimate standard we can build against. We don't have to deal necessarily with the issues of is this the right framework or not if we try to build our own, et cetera. And so from an impact standpoint, this gets you and I rolling and starting to cover our risks. And so I'm going to do this on the fly real quick here. Also, I'm kind of curious as we're talking. I'm just going to type in risk management tools in general. Um, and so we see different softwares out there. We see all sorts of project management tools out there. So there's lots of places you and I can go out there and look at it. But from a standard standpoint, ISO 31000 is a good place to start. And in fact, let's put in risk management standards and see what we get here. So here's ISO 31000. And then that seems to be the standard out there for all of us. But you see other institute and everything else. Here's NIST has got a framework out there. So again, the idea behind this section here, let me stop the sharing real quick. The idea behind this section is to know their standards out there, as well as, use them so you can get up to speed quicker. And as you get up to speed quicker, what that gets you is more security, hopefully, in terms of preventing failure, and you're off and running, and then you can take care of business from there.